Hey guys, welcome back. I'm back. How are you all? Are you all good? I know it's been a while since I've been about, but just been crazy busy, living my best life back at the pub, and yeah, just back at work and everything. It's shit, innit? I just want lockdown back again. Life is pretty stressful, and it's so hot at the minute. I'm literally, obviously you can't see, but I've just got a top on right now. So I feel so tired all the time because it's hot. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing answering TikToks for girls.
Questions for the ladies.
On TikTok, the boys only give you like 1 second to answer the question. So I thought I'd do like a long one and like go in depth with the answer a bit more for all you boys out there who want to know the secrets. Let's get straight into it. I went on TikTok, I literally just typed into the search bar thing, TikTok questions for girls or something like that, whatever I typed in. I literally just picked one of the first ones that came up. I actually scrolled through to find a British one because the American ones are a bit cringy, some of them. Or a bit different, like, I don't know, American and British culture is quite different. So yeah, I actually did go and find a British one. So yeah, let's get started.
Do you like guys who are overprotective?
I know overprotective boys nice sometimes. It depends how much, I think. I wouldn't want to go out and every time a boy looked at me, my boyfriend was like bloody starting a fight. I'd be a bit like, no, I've not got time for this. But like, if for example, like a lad came over to me and like grabbed my arse or like did something and I'd tell my boyfriend and they'd be like, sit down. I don't know, it is a bit attractive, innit, when a guy gets a bit jealous. Or, you know, if like a guy messages you and they're like, oh, like they get a bit mardy about it, it's a bit like, it is nice. I think it's normal to be jealous anyway, a little bit. I think that's nice.
Does height bother you?
This one, right, it's quite shallow and height shouldn't bother me, but it does. And I feel like the girls who say no, it doesn't matter at all, have never been with a guy who's the same height as them or smaller than them, because I have. And it actually made me feel so insecure about my height. And I was like, why am I insecure about my height? Like, that's so stupid. All the things you could be insecure about and like all the body issues I have with myself, and I'm now like just added another one to the list. That I'm like, oh, I'm not small enough. I'm not cute and petite. I'm not tall and a model, because I'm just like average height. I'm 5'7", so I'm kind of average. And I was like, oh, I'm just the fat average in between. Like, probably got me down about it. So yeah, height does bother me. I wouldn't be with a guy that's smaller than me, because I just don't want to. 6 foot and above, please.
Are girls who are mates a problem?
No, they're not. I have a lot of friends that are boys, and I wouldn't want to be stopped like going out with them and seeing them for my boyfriend, but it has to be made clear to the girlfriend, the friend that's a girl, that like if for example my boyfriend had a girl best friend, as long as it was clear that like we were together and they were just friends, that's totally fine. And then once the girl like made a move, or like if she like made a move on him while he was with me, then I'd be like, no, that's like draw a line now. You can't spend time with her, like just you two, because how am I supposed to like be comfortable with her like putting her hands on my man? And obviously there's like certain things as well, like I wouldn't want, regardless of how close you've been in the past, like I wouldn't want them to be like, I don't know, like getting changed in front of each other. And maybe they've done that before, but when you get into a relationship, you have to accept that some things change and there's compromise to be made. And I was literally saying to my friend the other day that my mum has always said to me, if you're not sure whether your boyfriend or partner would like that, what you're doing, think about how you would feel. And if you think, yeah, that would really piss me off if he was doing that, then don't do it yourself, because it's only fair, like the way around. So yeah, girlmates aren't a problem, but just be respectful.
Do you truly respect time with the boys?
Always respect time with the boys, because I love a girls' night. I love going to the pub with my girls. I love being with my friends. And it's really hard because when you first get into a relationship, you just want to spend all your time with them and you're like obsessed with them. And like the honeymoon phase and all that. But don't forget about your girls. They'll be there when he fucks up, because he will. Men are trash. Always respect time for the boys, and you need time for the girls as well. You need to live your best life still. Okay?
When you say you're fine, do you actually mean you're fine?
Probably not. We're probably not fine when we say we are. I feel like most of the time you say something like, yeah, I'm fine, to like gauge a reaction. Like you want them to be like, well, you're obviously not fine. Or you want them to say, like the worst thing is, you know, when you say to a boy, oh yeah, I'm fine. And they go, okay then. And you're like, well, I'm obviously not fine, idiot. The worst thing when you say, oh, don't speak to me, I can't be arsed with you. And they're like, okay, bye. And you're like, what? I didn't actually mean don't speak to me. I was just doing it for attention. So yeah, most of the time we're probably not fine when we say we're fine. 9 times out of 10 we're probably not fine.
Is it okay for the man to watch adult films?
This one I'm not sure about, because I actually did have this come up once in a past relationship, and I was like, I don't really have a problem with it, but why do you need to watch porn when like you're with me? I sort of get it for like long distance relationships, because I have had long distance relationships, and I do get it because if you're not having sex regularly, then obviously you've got needs. And I'm not being funny, like a girl's got needs too, but I won't say there's anything wrong with it. I'd just be a bit like, oh, why do you need to, like, when you've got me? I'm your real life porn star. Oh, maybe I should edit that bit out. Sorry, Mom. Porn star martini. Oh, oops. You are what you drink.
What's your favourite feature on a man?
My favourite feature on a guy is definitely eyes or teeth. Like nice sparkly eyes, nice teeth. I couldn't be with a guy that's got gammy teeth, like don't brush him and stuff, and no, because I wouldn't ever want to kiss him. No, honestly, just the thought of manky teeth. I couldn't, no. Moving on.
Would you date someone younger than you?
I would never date a younger boy. That probably sounds shallow as well, but immature. They are immature. Like, apparently, scientifically, boys don't actually mature till age 32. So, got no chance of being with a mature boy that's 19 or 20. Also, I don't know, I feel like it's a bit weird. Maybe that's just like society or whatever, but I want to be with an older man. I do like the older men.
Would you date someone older than you?
Oh, so there we go then. Yeah, I would date someone older than me, because I like the older men. I've never ever been with anyone my age. Not in a relationship. The last guy is 29, so, and I'm 21, so, and even he wasn't mature enough. Moving on.
And last but not least, when we ask you where you want to eat, do you actually not know where you want to eat, or are you just being polite?
I feel like sometimes when they say where do you want to eat, I genuinely don't know, but I do get it that sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know, I don't mind, when actually I'd rather just be like, in my head I'm like, oh, I want a fat curry, or like, oh, I'm just like clamming for a roast dinner or something like that. But I think it is probably maybe a politeness thing. When they say the wrong thing and you're like, yeah, you pick, and then they're like, oh, okay, we'll have a Chinese, and you're like, oh, okay, I don't really want a Chinese. Okay, we'll have like McDonald's. Yeah, I don't really want McDonald's either. I've kind of learned it over the past just to say what you want. So that was the video. I hope all the boys watching have got some really useful tips and are going to use them this weekend and in their next relationship. So this one was for you boys and girls. Let me know what you think and if you would date a younger boy. Other than that, I hope everyone's doing good. Fingers crossed Corona's on its way out and life goes back to normal soon. My next TikTok, I'm going to try and do one of the... My next TikTok? My next YouTube, I'm going to try and do one answering TikToks of British people, because they're so funny. Some of the questions on them, I don't know if anyone's seen them, but some of the questions on them are hilarious. So, yeah, I'm going to try and do one of them, hopefully next week. Have a good week, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind. Tell your friends subscribe. Love ya.